300 million. Cash already wired to your account. Please have mercy.
3 mines in South America, plus control of the Luxembourg Bank, all yours.
Tsar, my daughter, she's 23. I'll marry her to you in alliance. Just spare my family.
Not enough.
Gentlemen, your families were part of the Shadow Academy massacre 15 years ago. 123 cadets. The youngest was 11. The Tsar gave you 72 hours. Time's up. Take them. So what now, Tsar?
There's one more, older than the rest.
Bad. The Thorns are eating her company alive, trying to take her cancer drug formula. Her father's dying, and Thorn's got people all around her.
What's the situation?
Send a team to watch her?
No, I'm going myself.
Boss, the Zard can't show up in New
Get
York.
me on the Sterling payroll, position driver.
A driver.
Problem?
No, boss.
She saved my life. Don't care who she is, now I owe her one.
Miss Sterling, you're coming with us.
Thorn sent you? Tell him kidnapping me gets him nothing and he'll never get the formula.
I just deliver the body, dead or alive, don't matter to me.
Let her go. I won't say it twice. Where'd you come from? Beat it, pal. This ain't your business.
Wait! That was CCC, military-grade close combat. I happen to need a driver.
A driver?
One condition, you come when I call. He actually showed up. You don't have to pick me up every day. I can drive myself. I haven't...
Get in. Last night was just the appetizer. Thorn won't stop. From now on, you don't leave this car unless I'm beside you.
Why are you helping me? We met yesterday.
Someone owed me a life once. I make a habit of settling debts.
Owed you a life? Who? Les Thorn will send more? How would a driver know that? Q3 pipeline is on track. Phase 2 passed FDA review. Page 12 of your reports. What strategic investor? You mean Thorn.
Mr. Thorn's offer is very generous. As directors, we have a fiduciary duty to maximize shareholder value.
How much did he pay for your duty? At least 3 of 12 are in control is hanging by a thread. I can't let them flip the board from the inside. This is a closed board meeting. You don't belong in this room.
$1 buyout, the company plus Daddy's cancer drug formula. Sign.
This company's worth $4 billion and you come at me with $1?
Daddy's on a ventilator. Sign. He keeps breathing.
You lay one finger on him and I will burn you to the ground in this city.
With what? Marcus, now.
My father pulled you out of nothing and put you on this board! And this is how you repay him?
Your father's finished. Sign or Daddy's plug gets pulled tonight. Sterling's new driver?
Yeah, driver.
Now, cut this driver apart and feed him to the dogs.
He's gonna send 100 men to kill you. Why won't you run?
Told you, your life belongs to me.
You can't go out there. There's 100 guys with knives and guns.
I know.
You'll die out there.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
He kissed my forehead?
Go upstairs to the office. Lock the door.
Promise me you come back alive. I can't just sit up there and wait.
Thorn sent me to deal with some driver who doesn't know his place. That you?
Yeah, that's me. How you want to do this?
A chauffeur thinks he can stand in Thorn's way? Boys? You, what the fuck are you?
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know one thing.
Boss, please! We didn't know what you were!
Tell Thorn, his dogs aren't enough. Next time, send ones that can actually fight.
Yes, whatever you say, boss!
You took out over 40 men. Alone?
Weren't you supposed to be upstairs?
Don't change the subject. What the hell are you?
A driver who knows how to fight.
Knows how to fight. You bent a gun barrel with your bare hands. You don't need to know.
Are you protecting me or threatening me?
Does it matter?
Thorn sent the Vipers. Small fit, no real threat. But he might escalate next time. Keep eyes on him.
She's never been married, no known relationships on record, but one detail. Her phone wallpaper is an old childhood photo.
Find out who the boy is in the picture.
Still working on it.
A woman who's already in love with someone. Where does that leave me?
Come out tonight, blow off some steam? Not in the mood, Chloe. I've still got a mountain of paperwork. Just one drink. I already grabbed your favorite booth. Just us two, nobody else. Girl, you're gonna burn out if you don't take a break. Fine, 30 minutes, not a second more. Love you. I'll run ahead and order your usual. Con, bottoms up, 10-year years of friendship, baby. What's with the energy? Last time I asked you out, you said you were buried. I really was. But tonight's about you. Drink up, forget about work. Chloe, my head's spinning. What's in this drink? You drank too fast, that's all. Come on, let me take you to the back to lie down.
Well done. Your gambling debt wiped clean.
You set me up. Chloe, how could you do this to me? I'm sorry. I owe him $3 million. He said he'd break my legs if I didn't do it. I treated you like blood, and you sold me out over a gambling debt? Get off! Let go of me!
Quit struggling. After tonight, you'll sign anything I put in front of you.
How the fuck are you here?
here again. You won't shoot. This is New York. They'll lock you up.
20 people die in this city every day. One more won't make the news.
Don't kill him, it'll bring trouble.
Touch her again, nobody's gonna be around to save you.
Your heart, it's pounding. I'm burning up. It's so hot. Put me down.
Let go.
Don't go, please. Don't leave me alone.
I'm not going anywhere. Let go. Gotta get a towel to cool you down.
Promise me. Promise you won't go.
Promise. Let go.
You remind me of someone when I was little, that boy. He was hurt so badly, covered in blood. I've been looking for him so many years. If I see him again, I want to tell him, I have someone I love. You can't.
I know. Sleep.
You changed me? You saw everything?
Eyes were averted, mostly.
Mostly. What about the rest? Wait, you said you just changed my clothes, so that's it, right? Nothing happened, right?
Right, nothing happened.
You still looked? You have the nerve to mention
Throw the shoe and the egg burns.
You pervert!
Eat
Next
up,
time,
meeting
don't
at
look.
9. There won't be a next time. I'll break all 5 of his fingers before his hand reaches the glass.
Your father went into cardiac arrest. We got him back with the paddles. He's stable for now, but it could happen again any moment.
Then get him into surgery. Every minute you wait, you're gambling with his life.
He needs a coronary bypass. But our chief surgeon resigned this morning, already left the city.
Resigned? Out of nowhere? Call other hospitals.
I've called 7 top hospitals. Not a single surgeon will touch it. Every one of them turned us down.
All 7? Throw money at them, whatever it takes. Double it.
It's not about money. Someone put the word out, anyone who takes this case loses their license. There's nothing I can do.
Shut out every surgeon? That's murder.
It's not murder. You're the one wasting time. Every minute you stall, he's one step closer to the grave. Sign while you still can.
What do I do? I can't even find one doctor. I'm sorry.
Your father's not dying today.
How would you know? Every surgeon in the city's been shut out.
Protocol 3. Target Manhattan Central, roof Tom, 10 minutes out. Here.
Wait, that's Dr. Karek? The world's #1 cardiac surgeon? Your driver made one phone call and got him here?
Boss, 30 years, never lost one. You have my word.
1 hour, 0 margin for error.
Copy, boss.
Boss? What the hell are you? You're no ordinary man. One phone call and 3 black hakes land on a hospital.
Your father first. Everything else can wait.
That doctor called you boss. How are you going to explain that?
Battlefield thing. Old habits.
Since when can a driver scramble 3 Black Hawks in 10 minutes?
A lot of people owe me their lives. They don't say no.
You bent a gun barrel with your bare hands. 1 call, and you scramble 3 Black Hawks and the world's top cardiac surgeon, and you're still telling me you're a driver? Every single word out of your mouth is a lie.
I won't let anyone hurt you. That part's real. It's enough.
I'll be the judge of that.
I had someone run a background on this driver. Files clean as a fresh printout. Too clean. All you need to know, it's anyone who can scrub every database isn't just some chauffeur. How many Blood Moon operatives in New York?
This man.
3 days. Make him disappear.
Blood Moon's handled over 1,000 targets. Never left one breathing.
50 mil. 1 extra condition, make the woman watch him die. She turned me down 3 times. This time, she begs on her knees.
And if the driver resists?
Resists? He's just some chauffeur.
Why are they trying to kill us?
They want you dead. I'm just in the way. 300 meters, rooftop across. At least 2 shooters.
How are you going to take on 2 snipers by yourself? Are you coming back?
I made a promise. Nobody touches you.
Who the hell is this?
You don't want to know.
That's a Blood Moon emblem. This is an international kill squad?
That's enough.
You took out the entire sniper team by yourself?
They sent 6. Should have sent more. Tell her. Who hired you? I'll ask one more time. There won't be a third.
It's Victor! Victor Thorne hired us! 50 mil! He wanted us to kill you right in front of the woman!
50 million? He put 50 million on your head?
Not nearly enough.
Victor's lost it. He's completely out of his goddamn mind.
He was always insane. Nobody ever checked him. Clean up. East section of the overpass.
6 bodies? You just killed 6 people like you're discussing the weather?
They wanted your life. I took theirs. Fair trade.
I don't need you protecting me like this. You're gonna get yourself killed.
Yeah, you do.
Why are these people hunting you to the death?
A lot. You should stay far away. Starting tomorrow, I'm done being your driver. I'm leaving.
You're leaving? Just like
You don't
that?
get it. Outside my line of sight, nobody can protect you, but beside me, the crosshairs only
Then
multiply.
stop pushing me away.
Cleanup crew's here. Let's go.
Lex's people intercepted Victor's encrypted comms. Hired killings, stock manipulation, forged contracts, it's all here. Tonight's the charity gala. Every big name in New York, all in one room.
You're gonna drop all this in front of everyone?
Contract killings, stock manipulation, forged contracts, every last bit of it, right here.
He won't just sit there and take it. He'll have a play ready.
That's why I need you there.
What if he brings armed men?
Then I guess we'll see just how good you really are.
I'll be there, but promise me one thing.
Name it.
When the lights go out, don't run. Stay exactly where you are and wait for me.
How do you know the lights are going
Because the
out?
dark is his only shot, and mine.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Before we talk charity, I have something you need to hear.
50 million. Blood Moon butcher Sterling's driver. Then force her to sign over the formula. After that, pull the plug on her old man. Make it clean.
That's fake! She's fucking framing me!
Bank statements, call logs, dates, locations, amounts, it all lines up.
Find her! Grab that goddamn hard drive! Is anyone left? Get in there, useless pieces of shit!
The men are all down, Victor.
Who the fuck do you think you are? You're just a goddamn driver!
The driver's plenty for someone like you.
You wouldn't dare, I'm the Thorne family heir!
Heir? Tonight you ain't shit.
Get me down, this won't dare you for this!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real Victor Thorne.
Hang him higher.
Let everyone get a good look. It's over, Victor. You're done.
The Thorns rallied 8 investment banks to short our stock.
What do we have left?
Less than 30 million. At this rate, 2 weeks tops.
2 weeks? They want to kill my company in 2 weeks.
We could file for bankruptcy protection.
No, the second we file, they take the formula. Who is this?
Miss Sterling, VP of Chase here.
If you're calling about debt, talk to my lawyer.
Quite the opposite. 12 offshore trusts just deposited a combined $10 billion.
Say that again?
$10 billion. And the fund is already shorting Thorn Group stock as we speak.
Who's behind it? I need a name.
Anonymous, but there's one condition.
What condition?
The investor requires that you immediately marry your driver.
Excuse me, are you out of your goddamn mind?
It's in Article 7 of the investment agreement, legally binding.
Marry my driver? Why the hell would I do that?
The investor's exact words. Marriage is the highest level of protection.
10 billion. Someone just dropped $10 billion into my account.
10 billion. Somebody out there wants you standing even more than I do.
Don't play dumb. This money has something to do with you.
You were going under. Someone had to step in.
And the condition is marrying you? Was that your idea too?
Wasn't me. Who put in Article 7?
Boss, I figured it was the most efficient form of protection, and you've always...
One of yours?
He overstepped.
Your man just slipped a marriage clause into a $10 billion deal on his own? You can't control your own people? But the clause is already in. The 10 billion's already wired. If I don't marry you, the money gets pulled, right?
Yes.
You think you can just buy yourself a wife?
It's not buying. It's protecting. A husband can do things a driver can't.
Like what?
Like killing anyone who threatens you and not doing time for it.
This is a business contract, not a marriage.
Call it whatever you want. Just sign.
What if I say no?
2 weeks and the Thorns take the formula. You'll have nothing.
How long?
Until the threat's gone, then you're free.
Fine. I'll sign. But remember, it's just a piece of paper. Which room is mine?
Master bedroom. I'm next door.
Can I lock it from inside?
Yeah, but when something goes down, a lock won't save you.
What's that supposed to mean? You'll kick the door down?
I designed the security in this building. Every door opens for me.
And my privacy? This is a contract marriage. It's not real.
Your privacy ain't worth more than your life.
Don't cross the line. You hear me?
I don't do anything I don't have to.
Good. Good night.
Don't make a sound. There might be more.
That man on the floor, did you just kill him?
He was here to kill you. I got to him 3 seconds first.
Just like that? You broke a man's neck with your bare hands?
He had a gun pointed at your bedroom door. What was I supposed to do? Talk it out?
You didn't even flinch. Not for a second?
1 second of hesitation and you're dead.
These scars, gunshot wounds, knife marks, what the hell happened to you?
Answer my question.
You want to know? Ask me again when you can hold a gun without shaking.
That's not your call to make.
Take a good look. This is your husband. He kills and he protects.
This one, you almost died, didn't you?
Half an inch off.
You're not a normal man.
That's why you need me. A normal man can't keep you alive.
From here on out, you sleep by the door every night.
You nervous?
They're all gonna laugh at me for marrying a bodyguard. Ready for this? First time we walk in as husband and wife.
Let them laugh. They'll be kneeling soon enough.
Always this confident?
It's not confidence. It's fact.
The Sterling heiress married her bodyguard? How desperate do you have to be? I heard they didn't even have a ceremony, just walked into City Hall, basically eloped. At least my husband doesn't live off a family trust fund. Can yours say the same?
Mrs. Sterling, not everyone belongs at this table.
And who exactly are you referring to?
The gentleman on your arm. Does he belong here?
He's my lawful husband. Where I go, he goes.
Husband? The man's a glorified doorman. Please see yourselves out.
Sir, I had no idea you were here.
What on earth? He's nothing but a...
Shut! You have any idea who you were just speaking to?
Who is he? The London affair. His people saved my entire family. That's all I can say.
The people who've crossed him don't see the next sunrise. The highest seat is yours, sir.
please do us the honor.
Dance with me.
Now? Everyone's watching.
Then let them watch.
Victor, he went and married the woman. The syndicate has no idea.
What?
The timing couldn't be better. It's time to make our move.
Who signed off on last month's supply chain gap?
The director said we could push the deadline.
The director isn't the CFO. He doesn't have signing authority.
Who's he been talking to?
I'm not sure.
You're shaking.
The AC's too cold.
AC's not on.
Why'd you let him go?
Spooked rat runs straight to its hole. Follow it.
This is the syndicate's East Coast money pipeline. With this, you can choke Sterling's cash flow dry.
You're selling out your own people. Why should I trust a rat? Sterling's biolab, I want the formula. You clear out security.
3 days, but when Lex goes down, I want to be there to see it.
3 partners pulled out at once. The director did this. He's gutting me from the
Your
inside.
foundation isn't contracts. It's you. Contracts get re-signed.
Easy for you to say.
Because I've seen worse. You'll survive it.
I want a syndicate top-level kill order. Target, this man. Syndicate won't pull the trigger? Fine, your boys do it. 5 million on his head.
This guy, we pass.
10 million.
Not for 100 million. You have no idea who this is. Anyone who's seen that face doesn't get to keep breathing.
Hand over the code.
You don't own a single thing here.
No? Then you brought this on yourself.
He'll come. I don't care how many there are, he'll come.
This drive's worth $2 billion, and you left it in a standard rack, not even a lock on it.
You really think I'd leave the real data sitting in the open?
You're bluffing.
Want to bet on that?
I don't gamble. I take what's mine.
Then tonight you walk out with nothing.
Doesn't matter what I leave with. What matters is you're not leaving this building alive.
There are still researchers on this floor!
Relax, you're the only one I'm burning. Everyone else cleared out hours ago.
You torched the lab, Victor. You think you're walking away from this?
I already have.
Get up. Can you walk?
The stairwell's burning too. Every exit's sealed off. How do we get out?
Who said we need stairs? Close your eyes. Hold my neck. Don't let go.
What are you doing? You're insane. You're out of your goddamn mind.
2 floors shorter than I figured. Lucky break.
You jumped 10 stories like it's nothing? Your back is covered in blood.
7 floors. Had a cushion. Won't kill me.
Aren't you afraid to die?
Yeah, but you were in there. I don't get a choice in that. Oh, the drive's a fake. Real formula's up here. Victor stole a paperweight.
How do you know my father's formula?
Your father. Later. Move.
Can you even stand? Your back?
My back doesn't matter. You do. Move.
You should go to a hospital.
No need. Surface wound.
Surface wound? You lost a layer of skin on your left arm and took 8 stitches in your back.
9.
Why do you keep doing this? You're supposed to be a
You
driver.
think a regular driver jumps off a 10-story building?
So you're not just a driver. You're not going to explain?
The right time? If tomorrow you saw all of New York on its knees, could you still stand?
When's that? After I nearly burned her to death again?
Director's order. Execute the target. Last words.
Raven.
I deserve 1,000 deaths, sir. I didn't know the director never told me it was
Stand.
you. After your elimination, I was to retrieve Sterling's formula backup.
Where's the backup?
The backup is in a safe. I am at your disposal, sir. Whatever you command. She just kissed your shoe?
She's called Raven, highest ranking judge in the syndicate.
The top judge on her knees in front of you? So what does that make you, a king? What are you?
Every move the director's made, on my desk, 24 hours.
Yes, sir. One more thing. He's been moving money with Victor Kane.
How much?
North of 20 million, all washed through offshore shells.
Pass the word to every judge the director's access is frozen. Effective now.
Yes, sir.
Not a driver. Not a bodyguard. A killer drops to her knees and kisses his shoe. How high up is he?
These are syndicate internal files. Your people compiled them. So from day one, you lied to me. The driver act, the board placing you here, all of it.
There's more than one way to keep someone safe.
The lie is the hurt. Don't you get that? Talk, you owe me that much.
15 years ago, there was a kid, left in an alley to bleed out, 7 stab wounds, blood everywhere. People walked right past him, not one of them stopped. A little girl ran over, put her coat on him. She pressed her hands over the worst cut, hands so small they couldn't even cover it. By the time the ambulance showed up, her dress was soaked red. She never cried, just held his hand the whole time. He made it.
Did the boy?
Maze,
The girl, did you find her?
I've been paying it back. Every day.
Can't reach him? Phones are dead, house is empty, office wiped clean. He didn't disappear, he was cleaned up. Lex runs deeper than I thought. Can't touch him underground, so we go topside. Get our people in DC on the phone. What level of action?
What level of action?
Get the FBI to freeze every Sterling asset. Make something up. Money laundering, terror financing, I don't care.
Money and guns don't mean shit when Uncle Sap comes knocking. Everybody bends the knee.
All right, let's move.
On what grounds? We haven't broken a single federal law.
Suspected money laundering and funding foreign criminal organizations, you'll need to cooperate.
Who fast-tracked this? There's no way this cleared normal channels in
That's
one day.
above your pay grade. Financial records, all of them.
Hand off the gun. My name's not on that warrant.
Who are you? Miss Sterling, given the severity of these charges, you're coming with us.
She doesn't move. You don't have an arrest warrant.
The search warrant gives me authority to bring in relevant personnel for questioning. Mr. Attorney General.
Who the hell authorized this? A warrant with a forged judge's signature and you had the balls to serve it?
Sir, this came straight from the DC office.
The DC office, son, I am the DC office. Mr. Volkov, the complete asset release and administrative immunity for Sterling Group, effective immediately. Your warrant voiled, your badge suspended pending review. Now get your people out of here.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney General.
Don't thank me. The CIA thing, consider us even. Mr. Volkov, we're square.
The Attorney General, in person, for a fucking drive. Plan B, now. Plan B is
Her father. I can't get to Lex, but I can get to the person she loves most.
Dad, what have you done to him? What the hell do you want?
Easy. He's breathing, for now. How long? That's up to you. The formula. You bring the complete code to the container dock. Alone. 10 o'clock tonight. Every minute you're late, he loses a finger.
How do I know you won't kill us both the second you have the code?
You don't, but you've got no other play.
I'm going.
I know.
You're not stopping me?
Can't stop you. You're the same stubborn girl from 15 years ago. Kevlar lining, code's already on your phone, Dops. Anything under 9mm. Wear it.
You're not coming with me?
Grab your father and walk. Don't look back.
What if he double crosses us, gets the code and kills us anyway?
He won't get the chance.
What are you planning?
Go. Nothing's gonna happen. Because I'm here.
alone. Good girl. Where's the code?
My father first.
You don't get to make demands.
Yeah, I do. The code's on this phone. I drop it and you walk away with nothing.
Fine. You untie him, hand me the phone. Same time. Thank you.
Now let us walk. We had a deal.
Did I say deal? I don't remember saying deal.
Every time he says I'm here, death takes a detour. This time won't be different.
What's wrong with the detonator? Blow it! Signal's jammed across all frequencies. Can't get through. This is military gear. Who the hell can jam it? No clue, but whoever's jamming us has at least 20 times our output.
Victor, give it up. You can't win.
Shut up! I've got over 100 guns! Who's gonna stop me?
Someone's out there. Victor, your men are dying.
Bullshit. One guy can't take on 100 guns. $100 men? You did that alone? What the fuck are you?
Wrong question. You should be asking what made you think you could touch her.
Stay back! I'll shoot on 3!
Count away. I'll wait till you finish. I know you won't. Cowards always hide behind somebody else.
You think I won't do it? I'll shoot her. You think I won't pull this trigger right now? Ah!
Right wrist, conjugated fracture, distance 1.03 kites.
Beautiful shot. Drinks on me later. Crawl back to Daddy and tell him next time I won't leave bone.
Lex, my father won't forget this. Thorns won't forget
Hold
this.
on to that. When your old man comes knocking, make sure he hears it too.
You almost died, you know that, right? You covered him. All of it's someone else's.
As long as none of it's yours.
Don't do this again.
That's one thing I can't promise.
Lex! You weren't coming. I thought you weren't coming. My dad, he's still in there.
Raven got him to a safe house. He's fine.
When did you arrange that?
Before you walked onto the dock. Your life is mine. And so is his.
When are you gonna tell me the truth? Who the hell are you?
Some truths can't be taken back once spoken. Give me just a little more time.
Next time you almost get yourself killed?
When I've earned the right to.
Then tell me one thing. Whatever this is between us, is it real?
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. More than words ever could.
120 men, $30 million. And you're telling me it's all gone?
Dad, that thing isn't human. 2 blades, just him, nobody else.
You crawl in here on your knees and you expect me to buy that?
I swear to God, 20 men in 10 seconds.
3 generations of connections and you pissed it all away in one night?
Dad, I'm begging you. Reach out to the Syndicate. They're the only ones who can take him down.
The Syndicate? Do you have any idea what it costs to bring them in?
If we don't, we're all dead anyway.
Sir, the Thorns are offering $500 million. We're requesting the Syndicate's involvement.
500 million? You have any idea? You crossed the wrong man? Yes, sir.
Sir, who is he?
Start counting your days.
Dad, what does that mean? Who is this guy?
Livestream's locked in. 37 countries, all going live simultaneously.
What about security?
Company security's got the venue, cops handle the perimeter. That's plenty.
It's not. I want my people inside too.
Your people? Exactly how many people do you have? And there it is. Every time I ask the real question, you just stare out the damn window.
After the launch, I'll tell you everything.
That's the 3rd time you've said that. I'm keeping count.
This time I mean it. Once the launch is done, no matter what happens, I tell you everything.
Fine. I'll hold you to it. But if you back out again, I'll find the answers myself.
First batch orders just topped 2 million. Hospitals in 23 countries are lined up.
What about the clinical data? Is the final report ready?
Done. 78% efficacy on cancer, side effects within acceptable range.
Launch day. I'm gonna propose to him in front of the whole world. He's bled for me so many times. It's my turn to do something crazy for him.
The 6 deadliest guilds in America all under one roof tonight.
Thorn, we've seen your numbers. Name the target.
Sterling Pharma launch 3 days from now. The woman and the man next to her, I want them both dead.
Global live stream means a lot of eyes. Price goes up.
20 mil ahead. Between 6 guilds, how many shooters are we talking?
Enough to wrap that building 3 times over. Lex, try pulling that one-man army shit this time.
Is Lex here yet?
Haven't seen him. Front row seat's still empty. That's Sabina.
Call him.
Tried 3 times. Goes straight to voicemail.
He promised he'd be here. Let's just start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sterling Pharma global launch. The drug we're unveiling today will change the lives of 30 million cancer patients worldwide.
Boss, I count at least 200 vehicles outside, 1,500 to 2,000 armed hostiles, holding position waiting on a green light. Boss, acknowledge if you copy.
This is a private event.
Miss Sterling, sorry to crash the party.
You weren't invited. Leave.
I come bearing good news. 34% of your company's shares just closed on them this morning.
That's impossible. Those shareholders would never sell.
They wouldn't, no. Dead men don't hold stock, sweetheart.
You killed my shareholders?
Business is war, Miss Sterling, and Sterling Pharma belongs to the Thorns now.
You think a few shares make this your company? Not a chance.
Not what I think, it's what the law says. Go ahead and sue. By the time you win, the drug will be dead and buried.
Quit waiting. Your bodyguard, I put a 2,000 body bounty on his head. Seller's market this time.
Last time you brought 100. Remind me how that went.
This time's different. He's not walking out alive.
He'll come. I know him better than you ever will.
So you're Lex. Walking in here alone, you got a death wish?
Your boys are outside waiting on orders. You want to call them in?
You know what's out there? 2,000 guns.
You think you can pull the same shit twice?
Don't try it.
Won't need to. I'm not lifting a finger today. Cut the bullshit! Shoot him! Are you deaf? Open fire!
Thorn, what you paid was a fee. We never swore loyalty to a client. All 6 guilds, we've belonged to the Syndicate since the day we were founded.
The Syndicate? What the hell does the Syndicate have to do with some veteran?
The man you called begging for help last night? That was me.
The Shadow Syndicate. The Czar. Pick whichever name you like.
Bullshit, he's just a fucking driver!
A driver? Kid, you know how many people in this world would kill just to stand in the same room as the Czar?
You're the Syndicates? So you lied to me from the very
Now
beginning?
you know. The identity was fake, but every word I said to you was real.
$10 billion, just let the Thorns walk away.
You crashed my woman's launch, murdered her shareholders, and now you want to make a deal? You know what the Syndicate pulls in a year?
How much?
10 lifetimes, and you still wouldn't come close.
This hand, did it touch her?
No, I swear I didn't!
You pointed a gun at her with this hand.
Please, please, I'm begging you. I'm already on my knees.
That hand touched her, so I'm taking it.
You think you've won? You think this is over?
What do you got left? Both your hands are gone.
I don't need hands. All I needed was time. The drug, your little cancer miracle. I poisoned every goddamn
What
dose.
did you say?
First batch already shipped, right? 2 million doses out there. 10 minutes from now, patients start popping those pills.
You're lying. Every batch cleared 3 rounds of testing before it shipped.
You're betting your life on this. If you're lying, you die right here.
Boss, I've got the lab on the line. Emergency retest, minimum 2 hours. We need every hospital to halt distribution. We've got 10 minutes.
Too late. You can't save them all. Raven, light up the Syndicate's global.
The contaminated doses have been recalled globally. None got through. But Victor planted a second bomb in the production system.
Logic bomb, buried in the core system. The second it goes off, every formula we've got, gone, permanently.
200,000 patients are counting on this batch.
Activate Abyss protocol. Pentagon-level quantum array. Patch me in. 3 minutes.
Pentagon level? Who the hell are you?
The guy who's gonna save your drug.
2.5 minutes. That gonna be enough?
Plenty.
It worked. 200,000 people. We
Nobody
saved them.
touches your father's legacy. Nobody.
What you just pulled up, regular people don't have access to any of that.
The less you know, the better.
That was quick.
The SOAR's exact words. Everything the Thorns have ceases to exist starting
Built
tonight.
the family over 40 goddamn years. Who the hell gives you the right?
Your son did. He's the one who put you all in the ground.
Tell Victor, he killed us all.
Head, put a bullet in me.
Dying's too easy. You don't get off that cheap.
Then what's the plan? Lock me up till I rot?
Your old man just doesn't exist anymore. Before he did, he said Victor killed us all.
Bullshit! You're lying!
You're gonna sit in this room and you're gonna think real hard about what you did.
All the drug data's recovered. Production can restart inside 48 hours.
Good. We're done for tonight. Let her rest.
Lounge is right next door. Go.
What about you? You're not resting?
I'm good.
Hey, ever heard of knocking?
Why are your eyes so red?
Finally found you.
Found me? What are you talking about?
That butterfly, 15 years. I've been searching for you for 15 years.
15 years ago, a girl saved a boy who was bleeding out. She held her hands over the bullet hole in his chest.
That boy, that was you? The little boy by the river covered in blood, that was you? I always thought he
15
didn't
years.
make it.
I tore through half the underworld looking for that butterfly.
Why didn't you say something? You've been lying to me this whole time, you son of a bitch.
From the top, I want everything. Don't you dare leave anything out.
My real name's Volkov. My father was the biggest arms dealer in Eastern Europe. 15 years ago, someone massacred my entire family. One night.
How many people?
37 souls.
How old were you then?
12. Took a bullet through the chest, fell by the river, waited to die. Then a girl dragged me out of the wound to stop the bleeding. When I came to, she was closing the medical mark.
And that's how you became the Tsar?
Only thing I would drag you into my world, Hanak.
Why didn't you tell me?
None of this should ever touch you.
You spent 15 years repaying one life. The next few decades, I'm settling the rest with you.
Okay,
Promise me, no more doing this alone.
I promise.
The little runt who wouldn't die 15 years ago. All grown up now.
The woman's his weak spot. Confirmed.
Not finishing off every last Volkov. Only regret I've ever had.
That fire 15 years ago didn't finish the job. This time, I'm handling it personally.
His Shadow Syndicate's no joke. How many men do we bring?
Heavy weapons, full assault teams. In 3 days, I want him and that woman in the ground together.
Is this your last safe house?
Last one standing. Nobody else knows where it is.
Once the cancer drug launches, I want to go to Santorini, just us.
Yeah.
Don't you dare lie to me.
When have I ever?
Let's see, your identity, your past, your empire, so pretty much every single day. Promise me something. The day the drug goes live, take me to Santorini.
Done. I promise.
Get down!
The old guard! At least 60 shooters, heavy weapons, full perimeter. Speedboats on the water too.
When? Why didn't the alarm trip?
They killed our signals 10 minutes ago. Jammed the early warning. These guys came ready.
Get her to the basement! Bunker protocol! Now!
I'm not going! You promise no more doing this alone!
I'm not. But you gotta be alive for that to work. Go! Now! Just flush their boss out!
No!
15 years. Volov blood dies tonight.
Take one more step and I pull this trigger!
Sweetheart, you ever actually fired one of those?
There's a first time for everything.
Got some nerve.
Too bad you can't save a dead man.
Playing dead. Just wanted to draw every last one of you out.
You're alive?
Not done yet. Promised someone a normal life. Haven't made good on that.
You faked it? You let me think you were dead?
Had to make them think they won. Only way they'd all come out of hiding. I'm sorry.
You ever pull that shit again, I'll kill you myself.
That's impossible. That round went clean through a level 6 plate. Hurts like hell. But it ain't lethal. You think one man's gonna turn this around? Who said anything about alone?
3,000 elite operators in position. Full fire coverage, land, sea, air. Awaiting your orders, Zard.
Boss! The water's crawling with their boats! Choppers everywhere! There's no fucking way out!
15 years in the making. Started building it the day I crawled out alive.
You waited 15 years.
For this, every goddamn day of it. 15 years ago, you butchered my family. 37 people. Tonight, every one of your 60 men is sitting inside my kill zone.
Let me walk. I'll hand you all of Europe.
I don't want your turf.
Then what do you want? Money? Soldiers? Name your price.
When my father begged you, did you listen?
The old cart, wiped out. Every last one. It's over, Cesar. You said no more doing this alone. You lied to me.
Last time, I swear. All the darkness, it ends tonight.
Then what? What happens after this?
With you, that's enough.
This drug doesn't belong to any company. It doesn't belong to any country. It belongs to every patient out there who's still fighting. Dr. Sterling, they're calling you the woman who changed the world. What's your reaction? I didn't do it alone. Some people will never make the headlines. From the Tsar. He says put it on and come up to the roof. The roof? What's he up to now? Please don't tell me something's wrong again. Relax, it's a good thing this time. You'll see. What are you guys doing? Congratulations, ma'am. Today's all yours. All mine? What are you talking about?
You're worth every bit of it. Day one, I told you, your life is mine. Today, I'm giving that back. My life. My empire, everything I am. Will you take all of it?
Remember that day by the river when I put my coat over you, couldn't stop shaking?
I remember. You said, don't be scared, I'm right here.
Everything you have has been mine since that day. You idiot.
I love you.
Congratulations, Czar! Congratulations, my queen. Don't call me queen, just call me sis. Yes, ma'am.
No, call her queen.
Shut up. What about the Shadow Syndicate? You walking away?
Handing it to Raven. All I want is to be with you. Make medicine, save
Czar
lives.
stepping down, that's never happened before.
For you, anything.